second. All right, guys. Let me get this. It's different on this iPad. So I am like, okay, there I am. I got some sun the last couple of days. So I'm like, just realized how dark I was. But guys, I'm going to have a couple people share, but let me just tell you about South Carolina real quick. Okay. We were going to have the call on Thursday. It was Valentine's Day, and I think that that's an important time for people to spend time together. And so we decided to do it Sunday. I'm just going to tell you this. I've been in LifeVantage for 7 years. Mike Kinky said it right there. He enjoyed the live streaming. They're not going to do that all the time. They did it because there was a lot of flights that were missed. I think some close to 900 flights were missed or something crazy. So I'll just tell you guys this. I've never missed an event since I've been in LifeVantage. And they showed some numbers about people who attend events, and we all know the significance of it. But this event was phenomenal. Out of all of like we've been to over 20 some, right, honey? 20 some plus, right? Yeah, 25, close to 25. But this one was by far the best. It was kind of cool. It was on an ice hockey rink, which it was a little cooler than normal. But I took a lot of pictures of some slides, and I'm going to show you guys some things of some of the pictures that I took while we were there. And they set up this really cool plan that I like to help people on your team achieve Pro 3. Now, I don't know if, honey, is it on the website yet? Can you double check and see if this new, because I thought I put it on the slides, but I'm looking and it's not on here. The influencer, what you have to do to be an influencer. Yeah, I thought I put it on here, guys, so I have to apologize. I don't know what happened to the slides, but starting February 1st, going to I'm not sure of the date, so Lisa's going to look that up for me and stuff. But there's going to be, I'm going to try to see if I can pull it up on lifevantage.com, because it shows you how good my slides are from being on this new Mac, because I transferred a whole bunch of stuff and for some reason it did not transfer over. So guys, the theme was about being an influencer, okay? And so when you guys think about influencers and being an influencer, it should be something that you guys do, and I did find it. I found it. I did. So let me share this with you guys. I was blown away by what Darren finally did his talk that he did when I was in Building Depth. Hey, what's up, Fred? So here's how it works. From February 1st to June 30th, Lisa and I looked at each other and said, with what I'm going to give you guys for every, and I'm not giving it to anybody who's not on this call tonight. I'm just letting you guys know that by being on this call tonight, you are going to get a program. Now, what you do with it is completely up to you. I'm just going to tell you this. I watched person after person walk across the stage and get interviewed. We had the most rank advancements from one event in company history, okay? And let me tell you, the science seminar was phenomenal on the new products and just everything about where the company's going and why the stock is going so high and where it's going to go. So let me just tell you this. What they're offering with the different programs with the Physique Challenge starting in March, I'm going to go over a bunch of stuff. You're going to need to take some notes tonight and take this stuff and put it into action. I'm going to give you a program from soon-to-be Pro 10 Rachel Jackson that Lisa and I are still blown away that she's given it to us. I watched a 63-year-old lady talk about building a Pro 6 position since November and never doing network marketing before. and she lived out in the middle of Wyoming with I think she said there was about 1,200 people population, and she did it all on social media. 50,000 in volume on social media. Fred was there. He saw her. It motivated him and encouraged him. And guys, it motivated me. So those of you that are Pro 1s, Pro 2s, Pro 3s, Pro 4s, whatever you are, you have the opportunity with the tools that we're going to give you tonight to go out, and no matter how busy you are, I watched another lady working a full-time job from home, homeschooling both of her kids, build a Pro 8 position in 14 months. Now, none of you on here can tell me that you wouldn't want a Pro 7 or Pro 8 position. Mike Hinkie, I guarantee you, going into retirement, that you would love to have a Pro 7 or a Pro 8 position in the next 14 months. So, exactly. So here's they gave us a way to show you guys how to benefit from some of the stuff that we're doing. And this is another thing. Lisa and I had a lot of stuff that we prepared, and somehow both of us walked out of our office in Clearwater without it. So, but you know what? We've gathered it together in the last hour, and we're going to show you guys how we are going to make you give you the tools to be successful in the next 30, 60, 90, and 120 days, only if you take it and put. And you know what? I can't even see how many people are actually on here. But let me tell you something. You guys are going to have a super amount of tools tonight, because Lisa and I are going to give you something for this physique challenge that we charge people $1,000 for, okay? And we're going to give it to you guys so you can scale and build your business. Now, look, everybody's busy, but the timing of this is now. The timing is I worked 65 hours a week when I started this business, and I made it to Pro 5 in 6 months, okay? I think you can do it faster than that now with the tools that we're giving you. So here's the Ready to Reach Elite. All you have to do is create one new Pro 3 in your organization every month, enroll 2 distributors and 3 customers. That's all you have to do from this starting period of what this new influencer program is all about, right? If you consistently achieve these activities, you would be well above the average of the new elite distributors and well on your way. And here's what's really cool about this. So if you do this, so if you're paid as this was your paid rank as of January, new distributor to Pro 2, all you got to do in this time frame is become a Pro 3 by the end of June, and every single month enroll 2 distributors and 3 customers, okay? That's total during that whole time frame. Like we just enrolled 10 in the last 60 days. So that it can be 10 in 1 month. It can be 5 in 1 month. And then if you're a Pro 3 through 5, create 2 new Pro 3s by the end of June and do the same thing. And then if you're a Pro 5 or above, create Pro 3, 1 Pro 3 each month, and 2 distributors and 3 customers. Guys, this is doable. We looked at each other we got to hear it not only in the leadership, but in the main session too. And look what you get. If you do this and you become what's called an influencer, you get preferred seating going forward to all the events. You get to sit with where the elite sit. You get a special gift and swag bag. You get to attend the elite reception in Kansas City with all the elites, and it's going to be held at the National Hall of Fame for men's collegiate basketball, which I'm super excited about that, right? So, and you get recognition on stage during the events. And it's only for people in the United States, Canada, and Mexico, okay? Now, if you guys have more questions about this, go to lifevantage.com and go to promotions and ascend to influencer program, okay? It's right on your main page. It's called what?
Ask Fred or Mike if you can agree, because Julia says she.
Mike, can you guys hear me okay? My Kinky, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear
Loud and
you.
clear.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you good. Yes, loud and
Okay.
clear.
Okay, so you guys can see this where you go here. You go to company, you go to upcoming events, and then you click on these programs, and they're all right there, okay? So, or promotions, I'm sorry. So you go promote company promotions. Now, here's the other promotion that we're going to give you guys, okay? Now look, this is the Physique Challenge, okay? It ends March the 1st and it ends May 31st. Now, this is where you can build your Pro 3s and your distributors and your customers without ease. You could do all your customers in 1 month, okay? And here's what they're going to do. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm going to give you guys, my team, 3 menu plans with grocery lists for women and 3 menu plans with grocery lists for men, okay? Now, look, guys, I'm telling you, if you guys follow this, you will get tons of customers and several distributors out of this. Look, it's a simple process. LifeVantage is giving you the tools, and Lisa and I are allowing you to scale it because we're giving you stuff that people pay us thousands and thousands of dollars for. So if you don't take advantage of it, I don't know what to tell you, right? So this 90-day challenge gets you, you guys, they have to purchase 3 months of the new Physique, right? And how many people don't want a chance to win $5,000 and get a $1,000 nutrition program to go with it? So you guys use that. There's a lot of middle age and some 50 to 65-year-old men in here. Guys, how many of you know somebody who wants to lose weight, right? Who wants to feel better, right? You dangle that carrot of $1,000 meal plan to go with it. And all they have to do is purchase 90 days of the Physique products. They have to post their photos and videos of their weight loss journey in social media with the hashtag Transform Your Physique before May 31st. So you have to submit all the measurements that you have to do are right here on this site. So you go same place. You go to LifeVantage.com, company, promotions, and everything, and then go down to Physique Challenge. It's all right there, okay? Now, and this is very simple, guys. We're going to put on the Freedom Fighters website. If you're not on there, let us know. We'll get you on there. We're going to put these menu plans, 3 folders for women and grocery lists, and 3 for men with grocery lists. Guys, you're going to have to be intentional with this. You're going to have to map it out and schedule it out and put it in your thing to go on social media. You guys, the new products are absolutely phenomenal. The shake tastes good. Lisa and I love it even better than we loved the one before. And the prebiotic is out of this world. And the fat burner is enhanced. You don't have to take it twice a day. You only have to take it once a day. So, guys, look, all the contest rules are right here. Here's the photo is 50%, fat loss is 20%, total inches is 20%, and weight loss is 10%. And here's where you enter your measurements to go in. What's that? So photos is the biggest. So grand prize is $5,000 in cash and a free trip to Kansas City EA, round trip airfare, hotel room, and everything recognized. And so there's a male and a female winner, right? So guys, girls, let's put this into action, guys. So at the end, I want you guys to find an accountability partner on this call, all right? And I want you guys to hold each other accountable to this. We're doing it. Lisa and I are holding ourselves accountable. We're getting other accountability partners, okay? And then, guys, look, everything is right here. How to calculate your body fat, how to do your before and after pictures. Nobody is set up to fail with this. If you guys remember, I did it after my car accident and lost 36 pounds of fat and put on 15 pounds of muscle, okay? So there's a BMI scale that you can get. Everything that you need is right here in this group. So let me ask you guys, from the influencer program to the physique challenge, unmute yourself if you guys have any questions whatsoever.
Tracy Chudo here. 2 questions. One, I'm in Mexico and we can't order the product here. And my second question is, in
Tracy,
Canada.
This is only for people who can order the product. I was told that the influencer program was for everybody in Mexico, Canadian, and United States.
Yeah, I can do that.
If you don't have the products, you can't do the challenge.
Okay, but my second question about the challenge is, I have people that are trying to do the weight loss in Canada. Are they selling the new product in Canada already? Do you guys know that?
I do not know that.
Okay, thanks.
I would just say to ask Colton Smith. Anybody else? Anybody else have a question about any of this so far? Okay, now I am going to show you guys something, and then I'm going to go over some stuff, and then I'm going to have a couple people speak that were in at this last event. Now, guys, here's what and girls, I want to show you this, how you have the availability to learn how to put this social media into action. Now, I'm going to put this up at the top so I don't see you guys. So here's what I want to show you guys. Daily method of operations. And when we're done with this, I'm going to give you guys a special offer. I'm going to give you a social media training that was done by Rachel Jackson that she just gave me tonight, and the password, but you guys need to keep it. Don't go out and post it on your pages and that stuff. Use it for yourself. It's 49 minutes, and guys, it is. We'll get that figured out, okay? But so here's a couple things that I want you guys to take, and then you can use this training to advance that. These are some of the things. So here's some daily methods of operation. You're offline. You're gonna use your accountability partner to talk about this 30 minutes a day where you reach out to new people and you begin to build relationships with them, right? And then your follow-up. People that you've already shared the business with, you're following up. Then 15 minutes a day of personal development. I'm telling you what Lisa and I are doing right now. They're offering a 15-day free trial at lvcoaching.com. So if you go to lvcoaching.com, you can use the 15-day trial, 14-day trial. And guys, it's phenomenal. It's absolute. You can do all of your personal development and your industry development right there on LV Coaching. We're all using it. All of our team. Guys, we have people that have been out of LifeVantage for what? 2 and 3 years that are coming back to LifeVantage because of the stock, because of LV Coaching, because of everything. Guys, it's happening. Whether we want to know it or not, momentum is happening. People are phasing out. I just told Mike, people that have been distracted with other things are coming back because they know the power and the importance of what we have compared to anything else on the market. So here's what you do online. Check Facebook groups daily. Guys, let me show you this if you're not doing this, okay? Let me show you this, okay? It's the old products on the Canadian. Okay, did you hear that? Tracy, it's the old products that are on the Canadian website for now. Okay, so.
Thank you.
Guys, here's what you do. Add yourself to some groups, okay? Add yourself to some groups, all right? So it may be something that you're passionate about. It may be anti-aging. Rachel's going to talk about this on the videos that I'm going to give you. Anti-aging, okay? See all of them. Guys, here's all kinds of groups for you guys to add yourself to about anti-aging, okay? Weight loss. There's MS groups. There's dog groups. There's veterinarian groups. Guys, Rachel said that she enrolls a 1 to 5 distributors every single month out of groups. And she's going to show you what to say, how to respond back to all of that and everything. So I'm going to I wanted to show you guys how to go in and find some of these groups, anti-aging. Maybe it's biohacking, right? Maybe you just type in biohacking. And then you find, guys, look at all these groups at biohacking groups. Obviously, don't join ones that are started by LifeVantage distributors, okay? You guys understand that?
Yes.
Biohacking Australia is one that Lisa goes into, okay? So check this out, guys. So here's what I sat in the back and copied all these. Send Facebook requests to 3 people every day, okay? Here's who you look for. People that have 2,000 friends and above, okay? You want to wish every single person that's in that has a birthday, you want to wish them a happy birthday in Facebook Messenger. Start conversations with 2 people every single day. Before you share anything about LifeVantage, you want them to know you, like you, and trust you. This is a process. Only those of you that want to influence people's lives and want to change lives will take this and put it into action, okay? Post 1 or 2 max of 2 posts per day, right? If you're posting 5 posts a week or more, only 1 product story or 1 education post. We have a new distributor that's following this to the T and crushing it, okay? He's doing an interview with Tracy on MS. He did an interview with our friend Jana on what happened to her after 6 months when she stopped taking the products. She didn't think she was feeling anything, and then she stopped. Guys, she did a video. You have to start educating your customers, okay? So here's some ideas, inspirational quotes. And by the way, we're going to keep this call on Sunday night next week, and then the following week we'll go back to Thursday. Lisa and I are traveling this week, and we're going to have a special guest next Sunday night on the call, a girl who's been in the corporate side of network marketing, and she's going to show you guys how to get thousands of new leads from your social media. But what I want you to do this week is spend some time on Rachel's social media training that I'm going to give you access to, okay? Inspirational quotes, an A or B. This is a question, like who likes A or B? Who likes ice cream or cake? You know, whatever that may be.
C for both.
Or C, or both, like the wife just said, C for both, right? Lifestyle photos, like today, going golfing, church, vacation, your kids, business tips. Guys, you're going to see tons and tons of videos that we're getting ready to do with our new video editor person, Jade. Guys, steal them. You take them and make them yourself and use them and boost them and post them. Motivational shares. Our friend had 1 post that Lisa took that got 34,000 likes. Can you guys imagine? And 90% of those were people she'd never met before, okay? In 1 month, 34,000 likes. She got 1,000 shares off of it, okay? She's going to be on the call next week, okay? Some ideas, thought-provoking rants. Little, you know, how did Rachel put it? You guys will have to go and watch. Huh?
Memes?
Yeah, funny memes. Bless you. You talk about the memes. That's the boomerang things too, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like using the boomerang thing. And Rachel goes into all this, but I want to give you guys kind of an overview. Product testimonials and business testimonials. No claims and no using LifeVantage. Guys, if you have LifeVantage or Protandem written on any of your posts, take them off. Do not do that. You can show the pill, talk about NRF2, NRF1, talk about biohacking and nutrigenomics, but do not mention LifeVantage and Protandem. Guys, do you know how many lawsuits and stuff that Apple had over the years until they became a branded company? Why? Because they put the payphone, the cell phone, and the camera poof, out of business pretty much, unless you're a photographer, okay? Your failures, and look at this, your launch event, like if you're having something big, this is going to go dead. I need to work it. So Okay, so you guys, if you're going to have a business event where you're going to do a call to action, then you talk about it. Hey, tonight I'm going to have a special guest on my Facebook Live that I want you guys to meet and talk about it a little bit. Okay, guys, pause for 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to help Lisa. So, okay, here you go. Here's where you can make great cover photos. Okay, great cover photos. You can use Motiv, Beauty Plus, Facetune, Carica, WordSwag, Pick2Go, PicTac-Go. You can go to Canva. You can go to Fiverr, and you can pay somebody $5 to do some really cool things for you. These are great places that you can use to create content. Okay, you guys should take a picture of this or screenshot it. Okay, all right. Okay, do's and don'ts. Rarely, like I said, don't use the company name or product name. Create curiosity. NRF2 technology, smart weight management, biohacking, team, whatever, scientific breakthrough. Don't gossip, post drama, or personal attacks. Do have a call to action. Always have a call to action, guys, where you're getting people and taking them to Facebook Messenger at all times.
Call to action could just also be make a comment.
Yeah, make a comment.
Below.
Yeah, comment below. A call to action can be, hey, who watches TV for an hour a week? Who doesn't watch TV? Comment below, right? If somebody comments on your post or sends a message and asks, what is this all about? Take the conversation to private message or a phone call as soon as possible, ASAP. Be excited and be urgent, okay? And then you can take them to a third party after that. Guys, this is really simple. I wish we'd have known this years ago. Okay, messenger tips. If they can't chat on the phone, use voice memos so they hear your voice. Send video messages of you. If someone is interested in comments and you know them, be more assertive. Hey, when can we chat? You got to hear about this. Okay, urgency. Constantly, repetitively talking to people. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's another little thing that I want to talk to you guys about, building your friends list. And then I'm going to show you guys what we're about to get. Okay. And I'm going to put it in the chat so that you guys all have it. Let me look at my iPad. So now, Rachel says, what I look for in the groups, when you add the groups, she looks for frequent posters, somebody who's posting all the time, positive thinkers, number 2, influencers, people who have over 2K. She said every year that she's been in network marketing, these tips have got her 1 distributor a month. Okay? Guys, if you did that, that means in 3 years you'd have a team of 36 distributors. And that was the minimum that she got. Some months she got 10 and 15. That was the minimum. Okay? She's been in network marketing for 15 years. Okay? So here's she said direct sellers and network marketers. All right? So let me show you this really cool thing that Rachel gave me. It's unbelievable. Okay?
Mike, not everybody's muted and their pictures keep coming up.
Okay. All right. It's all right. Just mute yourself if you can, guys. Sorry. I can hear a lot of rumbling too in the background. It's all right. All right. So here's a really cool thing. Now, all right. I am going to pull this up for you guys. No. Hold on a second, guys. Here it is. I'm sorry. Michael, what can you see on the screen right now? Me?
You.
Okay,
Tracy.
thank you. Okay, here you go, guys. So I'm going to post this over in the chat. All right. Here is the YouTube video. Copy.
To grants that she does a few times a month, and those always get phenomenal shares. Motivational
I hit
share goals
play by accident, guys. Sorry. So I'm going to share this over in the chat box over here. Now, look, if this asks you for a password, which it shouldn't anymore, but if
Have my kinky click on it and see what happens. Or one of them.
why is it not pasting? Hold on a second, guys. I'm for some reason I'm illiterate to this new Mac for some reason. Still used to my PC. All right. Hey, Mike Kinky, can you guys, Fred, you guys, can you, Evan Pomerantz, what's up? Nice glasses, my brother. Hey, Evan, can you click on that video and see if it plays? Just if that video in the chat box plays and say there's no password protection. I'll unmute you and you can tell me. Hold on. Does it work? I unmuted you, but I can't hear you for some reason.
It works.
I'm sorry, I needed to unmute myself. All right, yeah,
Okay,
I
so
did.
everybody's saying it works for them, so that's cool. So,
That video.
guys, just keep that video, all right? It's golden, okay? It's golden. If you guys were in Charleston and you saw all the people that have already qualified for the Ireland trip that Lisa and I are still running for, that you can still run for, that ends in April, almost 80% of the people were in Rachel's group, okay? Just letting you guys know that's what they do as a team. And Lisa and I have just grown to respect them. She taught social media playing, and everybody was on her team except for Kimberly Kabinski. And Kimberly follows what they were teaching. Marilee Marichich is on there. So you guys can take that. It's 49 minutes long. And guys, take it and put it into action. Because I'm just going to tell you guys, I got some real, and I haven't even told Evan this because him and I are pretty tight, but I'm going to share some stuff with you in the coming weeks. We hired a, what would you call him?
A consultant.
No, she calls him way more than a consultant. What do you
Oh,
call
what
him?
do I call them? My hand-holding shark.
She calls him her hand-holding shark. Okay. Mike's laughing. So what he did is, now you guys got to remember, this guy produced the Katie Couric show for 5 years, made his first million at 23, has averaged, he told me, close to $800,000 a year his entire career. And I think he's just about to turn 40. I think he's just about to turn 40. He has a whole team of about 26 people, I think, in Louisiana. He works with us every day in the office, and he hated ClickFunnels. And so he found so this is what he's working on. I already talked to him. He already told me I could talk about it. He's creating a product that we've already seen that makes ClickFunnels look like a little itty bitty baby. Okay. And he put autoresponder, email responders in there and ManyChat in there. I mean, an all-in-one system. And it's going to save me and Lisa $250. Okay. And he made all the funnels for our programs and our sales funnels. And guys, what you guys are going to have your hands on here will explode your business. You guys put these little things into action. You know what? This 63-year-old lady from Wyoming said it good. She said, look, I've never done network marketing before, and I will take LifeVantage products for the rest of my life, and so will my family. She said, but if I live out in the population of 800 people in my city, and I built a Pro 6 position since this past November, December, January, February, 3 months, she goes, anybody get it? And she said, I did it all on social media. She said, I took people, she goes, I followed exactly what LifeVantage is teaching us. She really meant what Rachel taught her, right? And what we've all learned. And she built a Pro 6. Let's just say this. How many of you on here, with the show of hands, would like an extra $5,600 a month of residual income, right? I know Evan will, because he's going to do it, right? He wouldn't have to get on the train anymore if that was the case. Brother could just sit there right in his cool office and crush it with his nice glasses on. I love those glasses too, by the way, Evan. Somebody stole mine when I was in California last time. But guys, here,
Gonna have an affiliate.
right? Yeah, exactly. He's got to be an affiliate, right? Okay. So guys, I'm gonna have Wendy. Are you on now? Where are you?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to ask Wendy to come on. Wendy, I just asked you to turn on your.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, there you are. All right, so guys, most of you know Wendy. Wendy is a Pro 4, Wendy Hill out of Douglasville. No, not Douglasville. Why don't I say that?
Villa Rica.
Villa Rica, that's right. Villa Rica, Georgia. And I think Wendy would tell you too. Wendy, how many events have you been to? 5?
Yeah. All of
Five or
them but
six.
one. I missed one.
5 or 6, right? Probably
Yeah.
6. Yeah. And would you agree that this is one of the best ones that we've ever attended, that we've ever got value from?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Minus the ice rink.
Minus the ice rink, but everybody was cold. But why don't you tell us 1 or 2 takeaways that you got that you think that you can think somebody can take off this call and benefit from it, and implement it in their business?
Well, I loved it all. I loved Jimmy Urey and Anthony Robles. But when I started thinking about what my takeaway was, actually my takeaway is going to the event. Okay, I'm going to be transparent for a minute. I'm just going to tell you I missed one event so far. And Randy and I have talked, and we thought we really can't go to every event. So I'm going to be the one going to most of them. But then we have other family obligations. So how am I financially going to be able to make all these events? So I honestly decided I was going to go to one this year, okay? And it was going to be the one in South Carolina because I could drive there. It was easy.
Yep.
So I wasn't going to go to the one in Kansas City. I thought I'll try to go to the one in California. Well, after going to this one in South Carolina, I realized there's no way I'm missing it. I'm going to Kansas City. We already figured out a way. We got our tickets already. Excuse me?
As a Pro 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Being at the event, I saw so many things. I cannot believe how many people rank advanced. And if you don't go to these conventions, you don't see that. You miss a lot. You know, from the time we got in the car with our distributors, it's the first time I brought a distributor, and it was exciting. I got to fellowship with them, mentor with them. I mean, it was just an experience that I can't get anywhere else. So going to the event is very important from the time you leave your house until the time you come back home. Just going to the conventions, just being with the people. There's just nothing you can get other than at a convention.
That's right.
I just loved it. I mean, just, you know,
There's
it's
so
funny.
much notes too, right? Like you take so many notes that
Yeah.
and guys, somebody printed out some notes and put them in one of the Facebook groups, and I'm going to put them on our Facebook group tomorrow. And a lot of you guys, I don't know if you knew this, but Mike Hinkie said it and Mike Fleiner said it. Like they watched some of the live feeds and they were freaking awesome. And you know how I knew who was watching the live feeds? They were texting me and commenting on the live feeds, right? And you know what? It was because not only had they had massive impact, I would have to say, I don't know, Wendy, did you go to the science seminar?
Yes, it was excellent.
It was phenomenal. Like they went through all the physique products and the hair care and talked about the do's and don'ts. And guys, it was 2 doctors. One who was a breast cancer reconstructive surgeon, one of the top in the world, who quit her practice to do LifeVantage full time. So nobody can tell you anything about somebody who had a passion to help women overcome breast cancer reconstruction to quit their job and go full time in network marketing. Why? Why do you think that was, Wendy? Because of the products we have, right?
Absolutely.
And because of the system that we have. And guys, Wendy can tell you she's had some phenomenal results on the products, and I'm just grateful that people can go to these events and have takeaways that they can take home and put into action, and then have something to look forward to when the next one comes. And Wendy, thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Do you have anything else you want to share?
No, except maybe one more thing.
Okay.
Going to the conference, when I first started going to these conferences, I felt like a prospect. Now I feel like I'm an active member of a family. Yep.
And that feel good? It feels good, right?
It feels really good. Yep.
Because community, guys, community is all about this. And so, like Evan and I are in a mastermind, and people ask me all the time, what do I take out of the masterminds, right? I'm going to switch up and we're going to be in some different ones this coming year. One we are going to stay in, but we're going to be in another one. But what I've learned is it's all about community and building relationships. I am overwhelmed about our live event and the people that we are having come speak at my live event. There's going to be some really good things you guys are going to get to see that's going to be happening. But it's all about because we built relationships and because we have a family, and I have Life Vantage people wanting to come to the live event because they want to excel their businesses and they want to know what we're doing. And so, Wendy, thank you so much for sharing. Is there anybody else that was that might be on that was in South Carolina? Fred, are you on there? Do you want to, will you comment? I'm going to unmute you. Can I unmute you, Fred?
Yes, Michael.
Okay, Fred, why don't you
Talk about Beth's
yeah,
part of
let
the
me
story.
let me give people a little bit of story about this so they can see.
Sure.
So Fred has been involved in Life Vantage for five years, Fred?
Since 2013.
Okay, since 2013, so 5.5 years about. So, but his upline, everybody in his upline just disappeared, and he came to me and said, "Hey, I want to join and really build this business." So I enrolled him. We re-enrolled him, and his wife basically said, "Well, I'm not going to do that. You can go do it, but I'm not going to do it." And then he committed to going to South Carolina, right, Fred? And so tell me what happened before that about Beth asking you to go, what changed, and how
Sure.
important it was for you to take your wife with you to that event.
Let me back up just a little bit, okay? The last event I went to, Beth did not come with me.
Correct.
And I just told her that I was,
Convention, right? Convention.
I was in and I was going to go, and that was fine. Stay home. I'll go, and all's good. And I was preparing for this event, and about a week or so before, Beth said to me, "Are you going to the Life Vantage event?" And I said yes. And she said, "Well, can I go?" And I said, "Yes, you can." She said, "But do you have a ticket for me?" I said, "Yes, I do." Because I bought some extra tickets, as Michael well, and really, well, for me, I've always believed in the product. I've been on the product since 2013. I've probably missed about 2 events since 2013.
Yep.
And I believe in the company, but one of the things that I noticed at this event that I felt, and I think so many of us felt, was the energy. The energy was just through the roof.
Totally different. Totally different.
It felt like we had just started the company, a month ago.
Yep.
It was that exciting.
Yep.
And for me, the science seminar was just, like Michael said, it was just through the roof. It was awesome. And another thing about Beth, because one of the things that has always bothered Beth is that she's never been able to help people wrap their mind around, even though you don't feel the product, it's still working. And she's always struggled with that. But what's really amazing, and I know we don't need that, but the new products that we came out with, the Physique line, you actually feel these things. I mean, she came home and she I think she tried them while we were there the last day or two, and then when we came home, I can't get them away from her. She's all over it. You know, it's like she said.
And
She
you know,
made sure she told me that, you know, mine's over here and yours is over there.
so Fred, tell about before we move on, and then tell about the difference of what happened after she left. So after she left, what was different than any other time you had taken her to an event? Number one, I had some of the most incredible conversations with Beth I've ever had before, ever. And so did my wife. Like my wife, her and my wife were together all the time and talking, and she was smiling, and we're getting ready to set up some meetings. And Fred and I and Beth are going to be together this weekend in Nashville, kind of, you know, reconnecting and building and having fun. So talk about that real quick.
Well, I mean, all I can say is that it was just, I mean, we had breakfast the last morning before both of us headed home. And, so the four of us are sitting there having breakfast, and I was really just blown away because Beth and Michael had one of the best conversations together that I've ever seen in all the time we've known Michael and his wife. So it just was really amazing to watch. And what I was really surprised by was she's back in the game. You know, she's really just, you know, believing that, you know, this is the right products, the right place, the right time, and she's just believing again.
Awesome.
And it just made me a happy man.
That's awesome. And you know what was really cool is and I don't know if you guys don't follow other people in these groups, like so I watch a lot what a lot of people post, and like for instance, this week Evan posted something about his wife and her missing her coffee, right? Like, and I think Evan, unmute yourself. Did she post it or did you? I can't remember. Here, I unmuted you.
I had nothing to do with her posting that. That was 100% on her own. She didn't even tell me about it. I saw it when I was scrolling through that she was genuinely happy that she has Axio because she didn't have time to stop for coffee, and she put it in her water bottle, and she was energized throughout the day. And she's a teacher for first grade autistic children, which is so draining on her energy. She usually drinks 2 large cups of coffee a day.
Dude, that's so awesome. And you know what's really cool about that is now we've really started to see some really different things in people. And I'm pretty sure that this year, before the end of 2019, some studies are going to come out on Axio with kids with ADD, ADHD, and autism, and just that and the probiotic and Nerf2, those 3 things, Axio and those 3 things for kids with ADD, ADHD. Like my mom, like she will never go without Axio. Like we all have availability to change our orders, you know, and add stuff too. But my mom, and now guys, I'm going to tell you something. The prebiotic is unfreaking believable. Like
Mike, we got to get AJ on that, by the way.
I know I got to talk to him about that. Yeah. And I'll talk to him with you for you. And so guys, a lot of times if you, why I think you'll start to see that this time the physique challenge will be massively better, because you actually, if you drink your prebiotic before a meal, you actually feel full and you don't eat as much. Like Lisa and I both now, she lost 3 pounds since we've been back, and I lost 5. Okay. I only wanted to lose 12 more, and I'm 7 away from my goal. And it wasn't, and I don't think and obviously we changed some of what we're eating, but it was just the not overeating. So a lot of times in my industry, you'll have guys that like Rachel Jackson just posted, and I don't know if you guys follow her on social media, but I don't know if you guys saw this, and I'll finish with this. She posts, if you go to Rachel's page and you see if you guys aren't following her, you may not be able to follow her because she doesn't follow a lot of LifeVantage people, but you can follow her on her fan page, but she'll let you follow her on here. She keeps it public. Go down and look at this. And this is a page that she did, and Evan can tell you that this works because he's doing it. Okay. How I've lost 17 pounds in the past year. I didn't cut my carbs. I still drink alcohol every once in a while. I eat ice cream. I eat out. I don't meal prep, about how her metabolism has drastically increased. And guys, these are great posts. Guess who? You guys can steal these posts, right? And you can say, hey, my friend, I wanted to introduce you guys to my friend Rachel. And right here is a 44-minute talk on how she did it, okay? Guys, learn from other people. The reason that Rachel is so good at what she does, let me just share this with you guys real quick because I wasn't. So here's Rachel's page, okay? And you can see she posts the picture that she lost, how she lost. And then up here, she talks about that she's going to have a strategy call to talk about it. And then here it is. One on the 15th at 9 in the morning. And then at noon, she talks about it. How I lost 17 pounds last year without giving up carbs, ice cream, or alcohol, right? Guys, she's not being stupid. She's not eating ice cream and alcohol and drinking alcohol every single day. There's obviously boundaries. But guys, you can go back and look at this stuff and follow it. And yeah, like Lisa just said, and mock it. Use it for your availability. So before we go, because I know we've been on for a while, does anybody have a comment or a question, wants to make just anything that anybody wants to share real quick before we head out? Any comments or questions about anything? Did everybody get the YouTube video? Now, I'm going to share one thing with you guys. That in the chat section is Rachel's video, and if you're not in the Freedom Fighters, get in there. I'm going to put the menu plans in this week. The physique challenge is going to start, I think, in about March 1st. So you guys have 10 days to be able to get as many customers as you want. Guys, if you know how many people would take $1,000 worth of menu plans and use them to be able to put them into action. And guys, you can look and search anywhere on the planet, on the internet, for the results that we help people get. Nobody's doing what we're doing. And it's why we're getting ready to be, I was just interviewed from some podcasts. We are scaling our we're getting ready to launch our own podcast. Forbes magazine's getting ready to do some articles on some things that we're doing. Guys, you know why we have such an advantage? Number one, because I have my multiple degrees in nutrition and 25 certifications, but because of LifeVantage products, guys. You have the exactly, in God's wisdom, you have the availability now to be able to have this program to help people do whatever they want. So before we go, I'm going to end the recording. Does anybody have any questions?